At the Dutch Pinball Museum, we collect stories before they are lost. Because pinball history doesn't live only in machines, it lives in people, in stories that are often told once and then disappear. 5 minutes, one act timer, when it rings, the story ends.
So, welcome. We are now with a very special person. Without this guy, there wouldn't be pinball today. I'm gonna set an egg timer, then I'm gonna ask you a few questions. So, here's 5 minutes. Who are you? What are you doing in pinball? Can you tell us an untold story?
Okay, who am I? I'm Roger Sharpe. What do I do in pinball? Well, what I do primarily is now consulting with various companies, pinball-wise. I've been a pinball designer, which is a true gift for my being able to express my creative vision on a number of games. So that is my role with pinball. Uh, Admittedly, there's a movie based on my life called Pinball, the Man Who Saved the Game, an award-winning feature film. I will say that the actor who plays older me, because I'm older now, is not me. So please don't think of me as being a trained, skilled actor. It's a very talented, award-winning actor by the name of Dennis Bustakiadis. As to an interesting story for me is I would be sitting here with Gerard, helping to celebrate what he's been able to achieve and accomplish, which has been really magnificent with his museum and his love and preservation of pinball. We need more people in and around the world to do this. So I'm gratified to see it and to call him friend. But I grew up in Chicago, Illinois, where pinball was illegal. I didn't play pinball until I was in college. Knew nothing about the games or anything else. And I wound up moving to New York for the start of my professional career. And lo and behold, there was no pinball. And I was in a unique position of being able to want to write a feature story for GQ magazine, where at that point I was associate editor. I eventually became managing editor. And I went from ignorance to feast, University of Wisconsin, to famine in New York, to the fact that I'm sitting here now, having authored that book, meeting people in the industry, having the impact and the influence that I have had, being called upon and somehow achieving what everybody thought was unachievable, showing that the games were based on skill, not chance, not seriously, that they're based on skill. And it's not gambling, it's not chance. And I guess the one thing that I'm noted for was the fact that I proved that. And the New York City Council overturned a 35-year ban. The impact of that and the fact that it was in New York City actually altered the course of Chicago, where I grew up, where suddenly pinball was then legal, as well as many other cities and communities around the country. And the world had never had a problem. The problem was just the accessibility and awareness of pinball. So there you have my story.
Yeah, wow. So, for me, telling people that pinball is not gambling is my, oh man, I take so much effort to explain people that pinball is not gambling, because in the Netherlands, they still think it's gambling. Sure, it's very confusing. So we're going to wrap it up. So I'm going to grow my mustache, and you are the man who saves pinball, and I want to be the other guy who is going to be the one that preserves the pinball and keeping pinball alive for a long, long.
And he's going to grow his mustache and beard.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Good.